Like, bro, I'm proud of you, bro, because this is what you work your ass off for, bro. You put yourself in this spot. You ran a 4.3. You put that bench press up 18 times. Stop playing.
Having a big play threat at receiver could change a football game. Rutgers dipped into the transfer portal locally to get a big play threat. Don't blink, you might miss it.
190 pounds, tough after the catch. He just ran a 4.32 and a 4.34 40-yard dash on my watch. The whole practice bubble here was oohing and ahhing. Very impressive.
Open for the touchdown! Dymere Miller, and the Scarlet Knights extend their
The Phoenix side of the 50. Pass flipped out. This is Miller on the catch, and he's got room inside the 20 and in for the touchdown.
Kaliak Manis to the air.
As Damir Miller trying to get to the end zone.
He's missed a guy on third down tonight. Kaliak Manis wants to go deep. He's missed on 2. Miller right there this time. Another first down.
Look, this isn't just a podcast, this is motivation. They be like, Reds training who? I just know they hate it. We ain't being patient, cause that mean that we be waiting. We just seeing greatness, I don't want it if it's painless. But that's in the past tense. Since I put the weed down, I've been snapping. Always had the tools to make it happen. Whether it was playing ball or getting rapping. Wasn't one box, these carrots can have me trapped in. The cycle of a black man, I'm just trying to break it. All by myself, with them L's, I had to face it. Life is what you make it, you can't let nobody take it. Gotta watch out for them fake. First stack your bread, don't stay complacent. God's gift.
Welcome back to ShowtimeSpeaks, the Keep Going podcast, the season of bringing dreams and ideas to life. And before we even get to the come on, man, hey, if you made it to this point in the episode, like the video and drop a keep going in the comments. Come on, Kenny. 3, 2, 1, come on! Oh my God, bringing the energy today, man. What's going on, Kenny? What's good?
What's good, bro? What's good, bro? Just you know me. This is one of my my favorite segments right here, bro, because it's all about REDSCAMP Spotlight. It's about spotlighting the upcoming.
Yeah,
you know what
bro.
I mean? Whether it's youth athletes, whether it's college athletes, whether it's college going into pro, I think it's very important for us to put the spotlight on them and give them a voice, man. Because a lot of times we just know these young athletes as the athlete and not as the person. So I think it's very, very important for them to, have a voice. And what better platform is it than ShowtimeSpeaks to, give it to them. So
come on, man.
I'm excited. And yeah, bro, how about you? I'm out here and good things is here, bro. Yo, the sun is shining out here now, but it's raining. It's raining now, but I'm back in my bag,
Yeah, I see you, bro. I see you. We see you.
I'm back in my bag.
That REDSCAMP energy, that REDSCAMP spotlight, we feeling it all the way over here, cuz.
And you know why I'm back in my bag?
I'm listening.
Just so, I mean, when young boy come after, OTAs and all that, and I'm ready. Stay ready so you don't got to get ready.
Hey, REDSCAMP Spotlight, listen, we got to give him a proper introduction, man. We're going to go into it. We're not going to ask how we feeling. Listen, we are trying to spotlight the guest, man. REDSCAMP Spotlight, man. Here we go, man. Let's go. We gotta find a way to get a drum roll in this joint or something. All right, here we go. Dymere Miller, Coatesville, PA, NFL prospect. I call him smooth criminal. Can run any route. 200 plus catches, 3,000 plus yards, 21 touchdowns. Come on, man. You know my boy was an All-American. He was a Walter Payton Award finalist, and I know him as the speedster, man. This dude is a criminal when it comes to getting in and out of routes, getting in and out of them cuts, man. He catch any football, man. Let's go, man. What's going on, man? What's up, Damir?
Yes, sir. Let's get it, man. I appreciate y'all for having me on here today, bro. For sure.
We got you, bro.
For sure.
We got you, man. How you feeling? How you doing? What's good, man? How you feeling being on the show? What's your vibes like? What you feeling like? What's going on?
I'm feeling great. Feeling great. Y'all brought the injury. I'm feeling real good.
Yeah,
now.
the energy in here, man. That's what we do, man.
Now.
Yeah.
Listen, you just lost in basketball, so we set the energy with that.
We're gonna run that. We're gonna run that back though.
That's crazy.
We're gonna make sure we run that back though. By the time I leave here.
The guest,
That's crazy.
listen, every guest that come in here, listen, it's clear, it's cut. Listen, I'm a shooter, bro. This is what I do.
That's different.
It's just home court for him. That's all. I had to fill the worm out.
It's definitely home court. People can't get used to the ceiling in here, man.
No.
It's definitely tough, man. Let's dive into you, man. Who is Dymere Miller, man? Like, if nobody knows who you are, and they just hearing this interview for the first time, this conversation is what we call it. What would you say, man?
Shoot, I'm a football player, up and coming, NFL prospect. I'm from Coastal Pennsylvania, a small city right down the road from Philly, like 45 minutes. I ain't really been playing football for that long, for real. I ain't really started taking it serious probably till about senior year of high school.
Yeah.
When I hit my peak, I was a late bloomer.
Yeah, bro.
So I'm just some chill, laid back football player for real. Just stay in my lane and handle my business.
Well, besides football, Damir, like, what else do you like to do? Like, what's your other hobbies besides football? I know, like, I know you're gonna talk about this. We always label ourselves as just a football player, but you more than that. Like,
1000%.
what else? Like, family, man. Like, what else are you? What you like to do in your spare
I'm a
time?
father. I got a daughter.
That's what's up, man.
I'm a father, and then I ain't grow up with no siblings, so like my spare time really was hanging out with my homies and family and playing video games. Like it ain't really been too much other than that. I play the game all the time. I like sitting in the crib and playing the game if I'm not doing football stuff or spending time with my family for real.
Yeah, people think you quiet though, man. Like, what's the narrative on that? Because like when I first met you, I don't think you said too much, man. What's the meaning and what's the vibes behind that? Why you so quiet?
I don't think I'm quiet though. If you get around me, you just gotta get around me a little bit to know I talk. You feel me? But like, you obviously, like when you get around people, you just gotta fill the room out, like 1000%. See what's going on. But like, once like y'all start talking though, and y'all was cool, and I see what type of people y'all was like, I can get along with them. You feel what I'm saying?
Because you turn that tape on and you talking. I saw you. You be talking that talk, man. What's the energy behind that? Like, you always felt like you got to prove something, or you felt like what's the energy behind, what made you the player you are today? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I wouldn't say necessarily have to prove something to anybody. Like, more so like prove it to myself.
100%.
just being underlooked. When you come in underlooked and like they pick other people before you. Feel me? You just gotta sit in the back and you just gotta wait. Like you can't hate, just sit in the back and wait. So I just be real observant of everything when I'm around. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be the guy that's gonna come out there and say all the accolades or tell you like I go here or do anything like that. I'm just gonna come out there and I'm just gonna be me.
Yeah, bro.
Chilling.
Now, Damir, was that you growing up always in the back? Like, I know you said you was a late bloomer. Like, can you talk about like where it all started? Was you a late bloomer from young boys? Like, would you always like overlook as a youngin and all that?
Yeah, I say I played basketball, baseball, and football growing up. I say in basketball and baseball, when we all was young, I was probably one of the top kids. But as we got older though, like a lot of my homies and stuff, they hit their peak before me. Like they start getting the knowledge of the game better than me and before me. You feel what I'm saying? So like I didn't really get it. It didn't really start clicking for real as like a real professional level until I got to my senior year. And it still wasn't there at that. Like I still was learning the game. Like a lot of stuff I just was out there just doing it. Yeah, like I didn't really know what I was doing. But like, I say that's really it.
That's kind of, I can relate to that, man.
Yeah.
I can definitely relate to, I think me and you both can relate to that, Kenny, because I feel like when I was coming up, I really didn't have, I talk about the guidance, but at the end of the day, like it was just different. Like it was, I didn't reach my peak until my senior year. And I was always one of the top dudes on the team, or when I played Little League, when I did all these different things, but I wasn't the guy who was at the forefront at first.
See, I wasn't even like the guy in Little League and stuff like that.
Yeah.
For real. Like I had all my homies on my team. My homies was all nice. Like growing up, they was my motivation because they was nice. You feel what I'm saying? Like my homie played football, my homie Dupree, like he started getting offers at early our running back Aaron Young, I was hanging out with him all the time. He started as a freshman. They both started as freshmen. So just seeing them, and then even my homies who's played basketball, they were starting as freshmen too. So just seeing them, it's just like, damn, I'm trying to do that too. But my peak just came late. Like I just had to wait my turn. You feel what I'm saying? Like I just was there for them until it was my turn to be out there with them for real.
Yeah.
Now, did that motivate you? Like, did that make you go harder, or were you? Because of course you don't seem like the envious person. Because a lot of folks can be like mad, like, dang, why can't they getting all these offers? I'm not getting. Like, how were you in that time? How did you get through that moment, and what did you do to wait your turn?
At first, I'm not lying. I was straight. I'm like, damn, maybe this just ain't for me. You feel me? I'm doing it right now for just the love of the game with my homies right now.
Yeah.
And then once I got to my senior year and it all started coming together, then it was like, damn, that's when it really started getting motivational. Like, yeah, I really need to lock in and really do this for real. Even though I was always locked in high school, but you know, like coming to high school playing 3 sports, it was hard to manage all 3 and like just focus on one. So once my senior year stopped, I figured I was like, I'm not dunking on nobody, so basketball's over with. I'm not averaging 30, so and then I ran track. Track was cool, but I wasn't running Usain Bolt times, so I was like, I feel like football would be the best route.
Yeah.
And as I kept going, I just kept growing and ended up being the best route for real.
Nah, for real, bro. You listen, man. I remember when we first met, and that was one of the biggest things I picked up on you. Like you a runner, you fast, but you smooth. Like, where do you get that from? Who did you watch? What did you do to help your game get to where it is now? And who do you try to resemble your game after? Big shout out to the sponsor, Cozy Jeweler, the jeweler that keeps us cool. Oops, I meant Cozy, stop playing. And you know what you got to do, man. Step up to them 5 C's: color, clarity, cut, carrot, Cozy, diamonds, 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 diamonds. Stop playing. Come on, man. CoachJules.com. Go visit him, man. Go spend that money with him, man. Come on, man.
I don't really be watching too many series in the league. Like, I really be watching. I watch Instagram clips. I be seeing what people be doing, and then like I just listen. Like I listen to my coaches. Like if this how they want me to do it, this how I'm gonna do it. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm smart enough to know how to use my body to where like I can move certain ways. You feel what I'm saying? After they tell me something.
Yeah.
So it's really just listening to my coaches. Like I'm real like detailed in my work, like when I'm working out and stuff like that, and when I'm playing, like because you watch film, so the coach is gonna tell you what works and what don't work.
No, 1000%.
Now, Damir, just to bring it back to the sports part, we always every athlete that come on the show, we always ask them this question: what's your viewpoint on kids playing multiple sports when they're young, and how, like, do you suggest they play them when they're young? Do you suggest them play all the way up until high school and pick one sport, or like what's your opinion on that?
I think you should play all 3 sports until your senior year of high school.
Yeah,
especially depending on what position you in. Like, say if you a person that like when you get to 9th grade, now you getting Division I offers in football or basketball or something like that. Now I can understand if you focus on one sport because you feel like that's your path. But if you somebody that's just like, if you athletic and you've been playing multiple sports growing up, then you should keep doing it.
No, 1000%.
It's only gonna help you. Like basketball is gonna help you.
Yeah.
Play football.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say football help you play basketball because your jump shot might
it's a big controversy when it comes to that, man.
Yeah,
sometimes you lift a little bit too many weights and then you go in there and you be bricking shots like when you first came in here and you was missing all them shots. We ain't gonna talk about that though.
The same thing with track though. I feel like every football player should run track, even if you're not competing in the races. Just being at the practice and getting that extra field work, it's gonna increase your speed.
Yeah,
I feel like that worked for me. You know, everybody's path is different though. But that's just my suggestion though.
I definitely wish I would have ran more track, man. Because
me too.
Like you just see when it comes to form, when it comes to, you know, driving your knees, when it comes to like doing all those little things, when it comes to running and sprinting, you know, like when you playing football, you tend to like forget all of that.
Right.
But if you got that track background, your breakaway speed, like bro, you're just another level ahead of the people who aren't doing it.
Exactly.
So it just like I just feel like we always talk about this and we always talk about playing multiple sports. You know, And you just heard Damir talk about it. Like, definitely, if you're a kid trying to figure out who you really are and what you're trying to be, dabble in every sport. You know, I know Kenny played basketball. He's done all these different sports, bro. I was bowling. I was playing tennis. I was playing, man, I was doing all types of sports. One, because I grew up in the hood and I wanted to make sure that, you know, I wasn't getting in trouble. And I was just doing things to make sure that I was, you know, staying out of all that it saved my life. But at the end of the day, I was using all those different sports to help like build my talent.
Exactly.
And it made me the player that I am today. And you know, just hearing you talk about it, bro, like you fast, bro. Like, and a big part of your testament of who you are, like, bro, you fast. Like, how, and we're gonna talk about that later on in the show, but where does this speed come from? Where did you wake up and it was just like this, or you?
Like my dad was fast. Like he was I think he was a national runner in track growing up. Yeah. He was fast. And then like my track coach, like he had the foundation for me. Like coming in practice, like going and run track. Obviously, when you play football and basketball, you're not really going out there to. I mean, some people are. You're not really going out there to be the fastest. I'm really going out there to just get my speed ready for the next season. But it turned out that I ended up actually being fast. You feel me? So it all worked out. Like we ended up breaking a state record and stuff like that. I ended up running in states, placing in states by myself. And track is fun. Like track a fun sport. Like just the track
when you're winning.
Yeah, exactly. Like
it's you versus you.
Like facts.
So
you only can blame yourself. Like if you lose this race and ain't on nobody else but you.
No, I like that, bro. Because I think that's important, bro. Yeah. Like a lot of people don't realize in order to become a pro athlete, man, you gotta master the mind. You gotta master yourself, bro. And like hearing your journey, and we're gonna go deeper into your journey on how you became who you are. Like you talked about your family, you talked about your dad, you talked about you only being the only kid, the only child. Like how did you deal with that alone? Like you, like just being by yourself, not having no siblings, not having that person in your household to push you. Like what was the things that you did? I know you said you hung out with a lot of your friends and stuff like that, but like what set you apart to make you who you are? Like what was that thing that stands out the most that like, you know what? Like if I can go back to that moment, like this moment really defined me.
I say definitely having my dad and my family in my ear just keeping me on the right path, you know what I'm saying? Because I had friends that did the wrong thing and I had friends that did the right thing, but it was at a point in time we all was doing the right thing. We all was playing basketball. We all was. So like I was saying, like having my friends being nice, like just being able to be around them because I was the only child. Like I'm not trying to sit in the crib. So it was like, all right, I'm going to pick up the basketball or the football. And then like my uncles, they only a couple years older than me because my parents, they had me at a young age.
Yeah.
So then a lot of my friends' parents had them at a young age too, and our parents was all friends, so I was around them a lot. So just being around my homies and just having my family in my ear, just helped.
Did that transfer to college too with you, bro? Like, did that transfer to you staying locked in high school? You know, college is a lot of distractions. How'd you, kind of the same question, stay locked into college as well?
Yeah, definitely my family. Like, my family I got a big support system. So like about every game I got about like 40 to 60 people.
Oh, that's love.
From the fam. Yeah, I gotta get tickets for it. Like that's the worst day of the week.
Yeah,
that's the worst day of the week. I had to show my mom and dad how to get on the app and how to maneuver it. But just having my family being able to support, it just keeps me motivated. You know, college, I'm not like college get hard though. Like it's times in college you be in some dark places.
Yeah, bro.
For sure. And you definitely gotta have somebody to talk to, so you know your family and then your homies too. Like everybody going through the same thing in college. I feel like
bro.
So just having my homies that I met up college too, they keep me motivated too. Because we all like when you get around people and you're all aiming for the same goal, it get even more motivational. Like
bro.
Why would I stop working hard if my homie that I'm going to the dorm with every night is over here working hard too? You feel what I'm saying?
Man, I love when we get a chance to really like talk, bro. Like I remember meeting you and just I didn't know who you were, but I knew who you were.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But getting to know you right now on a deeper level, I'm proud of you, yo.
I appreciate you.
Like real rap, like because, bro, it's hard to do what we do.
Right.
It's hard to be the guy, to be in that position. You got your family looking at you. You got people looking up to you. You got so much pressure on wanting to be great. You trying to do so much, bro, and like watching you grow, especially when I first met you and we all worked out together. Yeah. You saw me acting crazy out there. I'm screaming, I'm hollering and seeing my energy and stuff like that, and me seeing you, but like watching your growth over these last few years, bro, I'm proud of you, bro.
I appreciate it.
Because, you made a big move and making that move to go to a different school. You made a big move in doing what you do. And balancing being a dad, being who you are, and doing all this stuff, getting all the accolades, and still seeming like you grounded and humble, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I just always been me. So like I was saying, like back then I wasn't the guy. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I'm not. I wouldn't even say I'm the guy now. Like I'm me.
Nah,
but like you feel what I'm saying? Like even like getting in that role where like how like I go in high school from being like the number 3 option to college being the number 1. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't all clicked to me yet because it ain't always happened. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like I'm just here. Like I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do to help the team out.
I want you to talk about how hard you had to work in that midst of not being the guy. And there was days where like you like, man, what did you do? Because I could tell you, when I was coming up, man, I'm at Germantown Field in Philly till they cut the lights off. Like I'm in there and I'm working my ass off like the rent is due, because it was. Talk about what it took to get to that point, to get to that confidence, to get to that point of like, you know what? I am him.
It really took to when like, it always been like me and my pop, we always been going to the gym before school, 5 a.m. and stuff like that. Even when I played basketball, if it was lifting weights or it was shooting jump shots. Then football, it was kind of hard at first to really get work because like me and my dad do ladder drills and stuff like that. The little stuff that we knew because we didn't know as much. And then my man Vinny got around. Yeah. My man Vinny, we started getting that feet right, and then we started getting ready for the season. And then it all clicked. And then I went to prep school for a year. When I went to prep school, I was a guy there. Like I was a man on both defense and offense. Yeah. That really boosted my confidence because I started to see how much more my team needed me, how much more I needed to make plays. And then once I got to Monmouth, they just put me in the position to where like I had no choice but to be the guy. Like they put me there. Yeah. And it all worked out.
Yeah, bro.
Like they put me right in position. Monmouth did.
I was just gonna say, so after Coachville, you went to prep school for a year?
Yes, I went to an all-boy prep school in the middle of the woods. Wow. There was nobody there. Excuse my words, there was no females there either. Yeah. We had to wear button-ups, blazers. We had to go to church in the morning. Wow. Yeah, that was hard. I recommend that for some people though. You feel what I'm saying? Because it gets your mentality right too, and it prepare you to go to college, like as far as time management and stuff like that, and like having to be here and there at a certain time and doing it all by yourself. Like it ain't no school bus coming to pick you up. It ain't none of that. Like, you got to get up in the morning. You got to make sure you got all your stuff together. Yeah. So that prep school definitely helped, but I feel like I could have got more out of it. Like, like coming from going to public school, we're not used to stuff like that. So when I got there, like, it was a point in time where I was angry because I'm like, I'm bored. Like I'm in the middle of nowhere. I can't get to nothing. Like everybody here young. Yeah. I mean, I made a couple homies there, like from Canada. Yeah. From Colgate, New York. Yeah, and that was somebody was from Hawaii, I think. Yeah. It was from all over the place. Yeah. But everybody was coming there to play sports though. Yeah. But everybody was different though. Like a lot of people that was there been doing that for some years. Getting that exposure. Then there'd be a couple they'd bring in, and you feel what I'm saying, so you can get a scholarship.
Bro, having exposure is, I think, one of the biggest things that, a kid can ever get and ever receive, especially when you're young, man. Like, making my decision and going to college, and when I went to, like, it was different, man. It opened up my horizon, man. If I was able to go to a prep school before I got to college, like you talking about, like that initial shock, I wouldn't have been that shocked. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first got to college, it was like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was a huge adjustment to get used to just being, like you said, being by yourself, being alone, being in those spaces where nobody's telling you what to do.
Exactly.
Ain't no school bus coming to pick you up. You got to make decisions on your own. And I think that like when we talking about becoming a professional athlete, like these are the things that you have to be equipped for to get to that point, because ain't gonna be no coach calling you every single day.
Exactly.
Ain't gonna be no trainer calling you every single day, making sure you're there on time for your workouts. It's up to you.
Right.
Like, just hearing you talk about that and hearing you talk about your relationship with your pop, like, you know, like, I admire it, man, because I wish I had that kind of connection with my pop when I was growing up. We had a different kind of connection, but, you know, just hearing you talk so highly of your dad, man, I want to hear you talk more about that, bro. Like, talk about your pop, bro.
Yeah, like my pop, everything for real. Like he really was like most of my motivation too. Like he was more on me playing sports than I was. Like he more into it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
that's all he want to talk about on the phone. Like we don't like
yeah.
That's what it is. Like he loves sports, and I feel like he want me to finish like where he left off. No matter, like, I don't think he really cares like how it ends up, but like he just happy that I'm going as far as I am with it, because he didn't have the opportunity to do it. So he's just always in my ear pushing me. Like if I call him today and say, let's go to the gym, he's gonna be ready. Even though we ain't been in the gym together in some time, but like he with it for sure.
Yeah, you know man. That's love, bro.
And like he always been like a step ahead on like just sports. Like even from like being in elementary school, like trying to get me to reclass, but like, you know, I'm a youngin', so I'm in my young mind, like,
yeah,
I'm trying to go to middle school. Like we ready to combine schools, you know, with all this going on. Like he always had the plan set out for me. And it ended up like everything that we worked on, it ended up working out for real.
Nah, yeah, man.
Just having him in my corner.
Let's do it. You ready to move on? You ready to move on, Kenny?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, we good.
Let's do it, man. Like, listen, during this part of during the show, we like to dive a little deeper into your life, bro. And we call this the picture video segment. Mm-hmm. And basically, like we go back in time. And I kind of want to go through recent time first, so we can hit something recent, and then we're gonna go back down memory lane.
Yeah.
All right. So like all the hard work, man, everything that it took to get to this point, the pro day. You standing at that line, man, and your whole life is in front of you, bro. Like everything is right there in front of you, and you looking at what you need to do in order to put yourself in the best position. Like what's going through your mind on this day?
I'm not gonna lie, like the nerves, everything was all out. Cause look, I bench. When I went up to the bench, I ain't gonna lie, like you sit there, you act like I'm turned up, I'm ready to get up there. Whole time in my head, I'm like, damn, I'm ready to pass out in here. Like, I gotta get a good number on here. I do the bench, I do 18. Good 18.
Wait, hold on. Let's just stop. He said he had 18 on the bench. Stop playing. He ain't just fast. He ain't just catching footballs. Come on, man. Like, that's a huge thing, man. I'm sorry, but bro, putting up 18 on the bench press as a receiver, bro, that's top tier, bro.
I really should have got a dub though.
You listen, 18, you good.
18th joint, I hit the bar.
Yeah.
You know, once you hit the bar, it's over. I got up 18. It was over. I hit 18. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I go to vertical.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you do the vert, they stretching your arm.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
You trying to tuck it, you trying to like get you. Yeah.
I got a light 34 and a half. Now I'm mad.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta hurry up. I gotta put my cleats on for broad jump. I put my cleats on for broad jump. They call my name. I ain't even warm up. I just gotta go broad jump. Broad jump like a 10-4. I should have got like a 10-6. I ain't get to get my warm up in, so now I'm even more mad.
Yeah.
So now I'm just like, I don't even care about none of that right now.
Mm-hmm. You know,
it's time for this 40. So
yeah,
I don't even think nothing was going through my mind. I already knew what was going on. I'm like, I'm gonna just run this 4-3, so everything else canceled out.
Mm-hmm.
So I went up there, took my couple of deep breaths. Feel what I'm saying? Told myself, let's go. And as soon as I got up out of there, I was out. I was out.
Listen.
I felt it. I already knew though, like, because I had my mock pro day like a week before that.
Yeah,
my body wasn't feeling too good. I think I ran like a 4 or 5. My agent's number was like, let's get this 4.3. I'm like, you ain't even gotta worry about it. I already know what's going on. Like, I run, like I ran track, like I ran in the biggest races. So like running, it ain't no nerves when you running. All you gotta do is run. So I knew what was gonna happen that day.
Life on the line, man. Like, bro, I love hearing the confidence, man. Like, boy, I wish I would have ran a 4.3. Boy, oh my goodness, man. Just that's speed, man. And listen, I watched and I do a lot of research when a lot of the guests come on. And hearing what they said about you, I'm watching interviews and I watched the one guy and he was talking about you. He said, when you did that, it was a lot of, talk about the environment up there at Rutgers during this time at the pro day, bro.
I was locked in, but like I was so locked in that I couldn't hear nothing. And like at pro day, it's quiet.
Yeah, it is.
Like it ain't really too much going on. You feel what I'm saying? You just make eye contact with a couple of the old teammates that's over there with their phones out. And you just know you feel what I'm saying? Then you go down and you ask the homies that's warming up, like how I look. Yeah. And then once I came back from my second joint, I asked them, they said like 4.3, and I was like, all right, bet, we good.
Yeah, because
then I went up to my agent.
Yeah.
And they knew, and I was like, all right, bet.
Because what people don't know is when it comes to the pro day, you don't typically know your numbers right away.
Yeah, they don't tell you nothing.
Nobody don't tell you. You get, sometimes you get the average.
Right.
Sometimes you get something from somebody else. Like somebody might have you run on a 4.54 or 4.55s. Somebody might have you run a 4.61.
Right.
Somebody might have you like jump in this or bench press, whatever. Like the numbers don't come to you right away, and the nerves on that day, man, it is crazy. It is quiet.
Yeah, it's quiet. Like,
bro, people don't really realize that. Like when you get to this stage, man, like this is the biggest stage of your life, and they overemphasize these numbers and everything, and it is nerve-wracking. Talk about the before. Like you're not even in the building yet. Just talk about the night before. Like, what's your recommendation to a lot of these kids out here that's going through this process, that's in this, that's trying to get to where you are, to try to get to where you're going? Talk about how you dealt with those emotions going into that.
Yeah, I feel like I'm heavy on like just don't overthink it for real. So like I do a lot of the same stuff I do every day before like
routine
games and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm chilling. Like I'm calm, cool. Like I don't want to get myself too worked up about it. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm calm and I'm staying in the moment. Like once it gets here, it's gonna be here. Like I'm not trying to rush it or none of that.
Yeah.
So like I said, I probably was in the crib that night. Probably got my stretch on, and I probably was on the game.
Yeah.
Talking to my homies, telling them like, yeah, bro, I'm ready to run 4.3 tomorrow. Like,
yeah, man, that's love. And I heard all 32 teams was in there.
And see, I just want to kind of to piggyback off you. I want to, I'm the trainer. I want to know about where'd you train at?
I was in Atlanta. I was in Atlanta at this gym called PPF. It ain't like one of the big gyms like that. Very known, but it's working there. Like we all work. We all had good numbers and stuff like that. You know, I'm like I said, I'm out the way. Like I ain't trying to be at the best gym where you got 80 people there and we all training. It ain't enough. You ain't enough eyes. I went to a gym. It was about 15 of us, and it was just with some good work. I was out there by myself. I had the opportunity to go to Florida. That's where most of my homies was, but I went to Atlanta. I never been to Atlanta either, so I was like, I'm gonna just go out there. I was out there at Dolo.
No distractions.
No distractions.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even in Atlanta. Like I was like 45 minutes from the city. So if I needed to go there, I can make it there. Like But like 45 minutes.
It's a while out there. Especially
45 minutes is a long ride.
Especially with that traffic out there.
Right.
Traffic saved my life out there. We ain't gonna talk about that story. But man, I remember when I was going through that draft prep and those feelings that I had, going to a small school, going to a Division III school. I did my training up at Test Sports up there near Rutgers. Good people. Big shout out to them up there. Just that whole process.
That was one of the places I could have went to in Florida.
Oh, Test?
Yeah,
bro. Like some really good people, man. Just the energy, man. I just remember just being exposed to a lot of that stuff, man. I didn't know about all that training.
Yeah, and like I took long to like figure everything out, like with like finding the agency.
Yeah, talk about that, man.
Yeah, like when I was in a portal, it was this agency that hit me up.
Yeah.
And like he was saying how he was talking to all these teams. So I'm like, cool, like I'm using him for some help. Like he helping out. Cool. Yeah. He reached out, he helping. All right. So then he sent me some paperwork and it's like a non-disclosure agreement. And I got like at Monmouth or what they call it? Principal, I'm ready to call it principal.
Advisor.
Yeah.
Advisor.
No, AD.
AD. Yeah.
She was a lawyer. And then we had somebody in the front office that did NIL and stuff like that. So I had them look over the paperwork he sent me. He was trying to get some of my NIL money, but he told me that's not what he was on.
Yeah.
So after he did that, like I closed off every agent that hit me up. Like I ain't, like you feel me, I'm gonna get with y'all at the end of the season. Then when the end of the season came, my track coach knew this bull. He had hit my track coach up, and I told you my track coach, he helped me a lot. So I trust his word. Yeah. He put me on this bull, and me and my dad, I wasn't even gonna go. Don't be mad about this, but I wasn't even gonna go. But my dad was calling me like, just come, because I was ready to go back up to school. He like, just come, we went to go grab some meat, and bull was cool. And I'm like he genuine and he close to home, like he know people I know, like we got connection together. So I just locked in with him. And after that, we was talking, and I ended up locking with them at the end of the season. But as far as picking a place to train, like I didn't really have the knowledge of knowing where to go like that for real. You feel what I'm saying? So like once they gave me a couple spots, I'm like, all right, cool. Like I just go out of Atlanta.
No, 1,000%. That's a lot of stuff that, you know, when it comes to this whole process, like it's fairly new. Yeah. Like ain't nobody, there is no formula on somebody saying like this what you should do, this what you shouldn't do. Nah, bro, it's really all trial and error, man. I be getting so many phone calls from people trying to connect me with people, and I always say, man, when it comes to this process, man, vet everything. Yeah. Go talk to these people. Go for a meeting. Yeah. Have a phone call. Set up a Zoom. Like, do all these things during this process, man. Everybody always trying to call and, yo, can you connect me with this agent? Nah, get on the phone. Call these people. If this is your career and you want to be a pro athlete, these are the things that you have to do. Yeah. Like, you got to put yourself in position to get this stuff, man. Like, it's a lot. It's not just a simple 1, 2, 3, 4 process. It's more than what it looks like.
Yeah, that's the thing sometimes I don't like about like when I'm being laid back is that like I miss a lot of opportunities.
Thank you.
I should really go get. Like I should have been answering the phone for other people and stuff like that. Even though it worked out in the favor though, me and my agency, we had a great connection.
Bro, that is big advice, man. Big advice going into this process, man. Like, sometimes you gotta drop the emotion and you gotta do business. Right. Because it's not college no more. This is your life. It's all business now. And that, for me, even in those beginning stages, when you really trying to figure it out, you at 21, 22 years old, 23, and you trying to really figure it out, like, bro, you got to drop that emotion. You have to in order to put yourself in the best position possible, man. I remember ciphering through ages and trying to figure it out. I'm all emotional, don't know really what I wanted to do. And eventually, I made the best decision.
Right.
But if I would have never got on the phone, if I would have never did those things, I would never be in the position that I'm in now.
And like, obviously, like I said, like, nobody in my family was in this position. So like, bro, it ain't really nobody to ask. Like, we all trying together. Yeah. We all learning this thing together. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, man. You're doing it, bro. You're doing it.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next thing, man. Now we're gonna go back down memory lane. Let's go to memory lane. And we talked about this track background, man. We talked about, you know, you doing your thing, man. Yeah, we went in the archives on this one. Yeah, come on now.
Yeah, that's young me.
Talk about this, man. Talk about this experience, and then we got a video too. Also, can we play the video too?
I'm not gonna lie. Outside of football, track probably my favorite. I don't know though, because basketball is fun though. Yeah. Being able to get a bucket is fun.
Yeah, it is.
But I like track a lot though. Just the atmosphere. Like, I think what really made me like track was my junior year. We was at Penn Relays, and the Jamaicans was running.
Talk about it.
This is my senior year though.
Yeah.
But my junior year though, the team that we beat, Calabar, they broke the record for 4x1 last year. And they broke the record for the 4x4. But like, just the atmosphere, like the Jamaicans, like Like I wish they had the race, the championship race the next day after this.
Yeah.
They got the flags in your face. They got their horns. They screaming. The atmosphere was amazing. I'm just like, damn, this is fun. Like all you gotta do is come outside and just run.
Yeah.
Like you ain't gotta do nothing else.
Yeah.
You just gotta run.
This you?
Yeah, that's me.
Anchor.
Yeah.
Running anchor. Talk about.
Yeah, I know that boy too. His name was like Damir Russell. We met him my junior year.
Yeah.
Bro ran like a 10-2. So you know when I get in the lane, I'm next to him now. Yeah. Before I'm watching him. Next year, I'm next to him. I'm like, damn. I see the baton coming. I'm like, why it look like we were to get this at the same time?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I gotta move. I felt him though. I felt him like,
yeah.
I could feel him near me, but he wasn't getting in front of me. So I'm like, I just gotta get through the line. I'm good. Yeah. Then we start watching the screen, because the screen will tell you, like, it's like 500 teams. It's gonna tell you where you place, and we end up making it to the world meet. That the next day, like wherever all the best teams is. Yeah. You know, we up there was raining outside too. Yeah. Mind you, they put you at the top of the pen, all the way at the top of the state, and we up there reading screen, waiting. Hopefully we in the top 9. We end up making it. We end up getting like 5th though. Yeah.
But that's love, man. Just reliving that moment, man. Hey, Kenny, like your mom, you grew up in the track world with all that stuff.
I was just about to say,
Yeah, talk about that, bro.
Yeah, bro. Is Austin still there?
Yeah, Austin's still here.
Austin was we went to the Junior Olympics together, bro.
That's what's up, yo.
Yeah, my mom, like my mom on the track team, country hopping electric force, and it's not like the Penn relays, but it kind of is, bro. The Junior Olympics is that same environment, bro.
That's what they have in the summer.
Yeah, in the summer.
When all the good high school teams and stuff go there, or is that for the like the younger?
Not high school, but like it's all kids from everywhere, like Cali, everywhere, bro. It's called like the I don't know what it's called, UTFA or something. I forget what it used to call. Yeah, but it's kind of like that environment, bro. And I used to run track all the way into 8th grade, bro. And then I stopped running and got slow. So I got slow, bro. I should have continued running, bro. But yeah, that track ain't nothing like that track environment, man. And for you, a question for you is though, like I can see now that like you're exposed, like in that environment, as in like everybody can see you, all eyes is on you there. So like you playing at a big time level, that probably has no effect on you now, huh? Like, do you get nervous? Is what I'm trying to ask. Like, do you get nervous playing in the football game?
My senior year of high school, like we was packing out the high in Coatesville. Like it was jumping out there. And then basketball, my homie, he was averaging 30. So we packing out gyms and basketball. Then track, I think it was Central Dauphin East. We had like a little thing going on, like nothing like beef or nothing, but like they was breaking all the records. But every time we raced them, we would beat them. So going in the States, the whole stadium was packed, and that was like the main event, because the week before they had broke the record, and obviously we was number 1 in the U.S. when we went to Penn relays. So it just was like, you feel me? It was jumping out there.
Jumping. Yo, quick question, man. Like, do you remember me?
Yeah, I remember you had you talking about you was locking us up. You was out there with a shield. You was guarding us with a shield.
I'm not talking about that, bro. You said you used to hoop, bro.
Yeah.
Chuck Moore was your coach?
Yeah, Chuck Moore is my coach.
Bro, you don't remember me coming in and training y'all for like his first year? I came in and did a whole 6-week type of program with y'all.
I think I know what you're talking about. But
you had to be like a freshman or sophomore. It was your sophomore.
That's crazy.
Damn, I think I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I came in and we used to do the on-court drawing, then we used to go in the weight room.
Yeah, I do remember that, but I don't know if I was there for most of it though, because I think we might have been still in football season.
Oh yeah, but that was the whole team there, bro. Yeah, yep.
But but
you know who I'm talking about though, hooping Jig.
Jig, I know who you're talking about. That's why I asked you that.
Yeah.
Jig was him.
Hey, since we on the subject, because we didn't even really talk about the relationship, we ain't even really go into that. Talk about that, because you was out there doing. Listen, you out there guarding with the shield. He wanted to bring it up. We might as well bring it up. So what was going on when y'all was out there?
Nah, man. Yeah, look, bro. I came right out the car, bro. I got there late, so like, I didn't even get a chance to warm up.
Nah, he got a little.
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all always cooking me out there, bro. Y'all was too. I couldn't even. Y'all was drunk. But I said, this summer, you know what I mean. Whenever you and Vinny working out and I pop up, is you know what I mean. I'm right
there. Let's move on to the next thing, man. Yo, we talk about high school. We talked about the track. We talked about pro day. We talked about all this, man. Let's continue to go down memory lane, bro. You made a huge commitment to go to Monmouth, bro. And became everything at that school, bro. Like, let's just go to the beginning, bro, because like, I know what Del Valle means to me. Talk about what Monmouth means to you.
Monmouth is home.
Yeah.
Like Monmouth really set the bar. Like Monmouth put me in the position I am today. Like obviously Rutgers helped, but like just being at Monmouth and just, like I told you, like they gave me the ultimate confidence. Like they put me in a position to feel like I'm the best at what I'm doing. And like Monmouth is an interesting story, Monmouth too. During the recruiting process, like I was gonna go to UMass.
Wow.
Like I was calling UMass the night I wanted to commit. They not answering. So I called Monmouth. I'm like, yeah. I'm on the phone with the coach like an hour. I'm like, yeah, I'm committing to UMass. Like, and this was the weekend of my official at Monmouth.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm calling them like, yeah, I'm committing to UMass. I'm not gonna be able to come to the official. They're like, all right, we understand this, that, and the third. We chopping it up, cool. The next morning, UMass called me like, we gave you a scholarship to a running back. I'm hyped. I didn't go to UMass though. Like, that was a blessing because they was like 1 in like 12.
Mm-hmm.
But I went there and this was my first time on a college campus and it was college and I never seen it. So I done forgot about football. Like they got these nice buildings, food good.
Yeah.
They partying in the dorm. Like I'm ready to lose my mind here. Like,
come on.
So then the next morning, they called me. They like, yeah, we're giving a scholarship to a running back. I ain't know what to do. I'm like, damn. I'm like, what do I do? I called my coach at my prep school. He like, you got to call Monmouth back. I'm like, all right. I called him back. My receiver coach, he ended up driving to Connecticut, like 3 hours away from Monmouth to come get me, to bring me to official. He ain't even had to bring me there. I was going to commit regardless. He came to get me. I was going to commit right there. So I go there. I'm on official.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice. Monmouth it's kind of like a smaller college, but it's nice. Like the area nice. Like we got a beach down the street and everything like that. So now I was there. Freshman year was hard though. I remember my man Lonnie. He was the man there. He was the number one receiver there. He was the man. They put me in a room with him as a freshman. This is during COVID.
Yeah.
I went to Cali like a couple days before I came to campus.
Yeah.
I come to campus. We do the first COVID test of the year.
Wow.
I got COVID. I get bro sent home and like 5 other people. I'm like, damn, I'm a youngin'. I'm in the way. I'm in the way right now. Like I done got everybody sent home. Like, so then I come. Mind you, I'm on the 3rd floor. Like you know, if you in college, you on the 3rd floor of the dorm. You got to carry all your stuff up there.
All the way upstairs.
Then once you find out you got COVID, they got to sanitize the room. So you got to take all your stuff out the room and take it back to the crib.
Wow.
So I come back like a week later, move back to the 3rd floor. The next morning, we got a workout.
Mm-hmm.
I come like mid-workout because a couple of players already been working out. So this day, we got like 1600s. I've been in the crib sick, hurting, dying. So I go out there, I run 1600s. I'm gassed, done.
Yeah.
Coaches knew this. Mind you, the coaches knew this for a couple of days. Why we having a meeting? And they like, yeah, everybody got to get sent home. The season canceled.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So now I got to go back to the 3rd floor and move out again.
Yeah.
And then after that, we had that little 4-game season. I ain't really play that much in the 4-game season. I'm not lying, I wasn't. I remember the first game I got in. It's college now. My quarterback threw me the ball in this tight window between 2 linebackers.
Yup.
3rd down. This is my first play in the game. You know, I run out there, I think I'm I'm in here. I'm turn. I ain't thinking the ball coming to me though. I ain't thinking the ball coming to me though. He threw that joint. I was like, oh, she just threw me the ball.
Yeah.
Went to the sideline. I think that was my last ball got thrown to me that little 4-game season. It was over after that.
Yeah, bro.
Then my next year was my freshman year when we had an actual season. I was in the third down package, like coming as a first receiver.
Yeah.
That was good though. That was real good.
We kind of helped introduce you to the game a little bit more. Yeah.
I was catching the ball on third down now, so now I'm really helping the team. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm third down.
You remind me of me.
Third down, fourth down package. Cool.
You're just faster.
I'm like, cool. Third down, fourth down package. Playing with my old heads.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was fun. We had a game at North Carolina A&T that year too during their homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
That was tough. I dropped a touchdown pass during that game. I'll never forget that.
Mm-hmm. You listen, as a receiver,
I'll never forget that.
You'll never forget the one you missed, man.
Yeah.
Nah, facts.
Like I'm telling you, yo, like just even hearing like how your whole process went, that's kind of how I was introduced to the game too. Mm-hmm. I came in with this mindset that I was better than everybody. I'm going to a Division III school. I'm thinking like, bro, I'm good. Like I'm in there.
Right.
Just like you, bro. I remember catching my first pass, didn't think he was going to throw it to me right across the middle, and I got smacked.
Right.
I got smacked, but I caught it though. And I remember going to the sideline, and I was geeked. Like in my head I was, but I really just got smacked though. But he would only bring me in I was blocking. Like I was just doing all blocking stuff.
But going to that second year though, I was killing though at practice though. Like it got to a point where I was eating at practice. Like they had, because the first year, like, you had your meetings and stuff. Like I feel like I had a good camp. And he said I wasn't going to play. Like he said I might travel, but I'm like the 5th, 6th guy. I'm mad. I'm out of here. Like he tripping. Like
that's all
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Then we got to that next year. I came to camp. We got this thing called like King of the Catch that we have in our room, where like it's your catches in camp and your drop percentage and stuff like that. I'm smoking them. I'm going at everybody.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting into like the third down package. Now I'm playing a little bit. Then the next year, my 2 older homies, like 4 or 5 of them left, and I ended up starting the next year. But I ended up the first game. This
is your junior year.
Yeah, I ended up spraining my AC joint. I was ready to go off too. I had like 2 catches for like 80 and like the first 2 drives. This is my first start though. I'm like, oh yeah, it's lit. I catch the ball, I fall on my shoulder, I sprained my AC, so I was out for like 2 games. Then I was dealing with that for the season. I ended up having an alright year. Like I would finally get hurt though. I was going for a rack easy that year.
Yeah.
So, I was tight. I'm like, I'm gonna stay 1 more year. And that's when that last year I had that legendary year. And then that's when like after the last game, my coach hit me up and he like, let's go to lunch tomorrow.
Yeah.
And he was telling me like what he felt like the best decision was for me.
Yeah.
Like, everything was agreement at mom. If like it wasn't no back door, I just left or nothing like that. Like that's family. Like they looked out for me. Like they did everything I needed them to do.
We definitely gonna get to that. Just talk about breaking those records, man. Talk about holding those single season records and all the things that you did at Monmouth, yo, and what they mean to you, bro. Like I know as a receiver, like seeing your name with that number 1 next to it in that record book column, like, bro, what does that mean for you, bro?
It means a lot though, but what's crazy though, like the single season records, my homie that lived with me, it was his older brother. We lived in the same crib, so going this season, we call him on the phone, telling him like, I'm coming for them, I'm coming for them joints this year.
Yeah.
So like as the season was going on, I just was snapping like you could just feel it though. Like snapping, like every game was just going my way. Like my cleats just in the ground and turned. And then the last home game, like I told y'all, like I don't really think about the game until it's time. So the night before, I'm on a game with my homies. I'm like, bro, I'm breaking these records tomorrow. Like it's my last home game. Like, I gotta get them today. Like I knew where it was at.
Yeah, bro.
And then started the game. The first quarter, I didn't even touch the ball. Second quarter, I finally touched the pill. I get like a buck in the second quarter. We get in the locker room. I tell my homies like, I'm going to go get that joint today. So then that's when I think I broke all 3 of them joints in the same game, man.
That's
that
tough,
last game,
That's tough.
I ended up getting the catch joint. I needed like 1 more catch that day to get the catch joint. I got that.
How was everybody when you got it?
Bro, we lost.
Yeah. That's the worst. When you break a record and y'all lose. Yeah.
But everybody though, like at halftime though, like we on there like they was like, damn, you snapping. They showing me how much I got and everything like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm going. I think I needed like 200 something that game. I ended up with 3 though. That was crazy.
Yo, trust me, I know.
Yeah, 3. I ain't like 3 is crazy. I'm wondering like if they even did the numbers right. It's 300 yards and that's motherfuckers passed for that in the game.
Real rap, bro. I remember leaving games with like 250.
Yeah, like
5 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns, snapping.
You be feeling like, dang, I did all that.
Yeah, because you're so blacked out. You don't even really think that it's happening. They giving you the football in different ways. I watch your tape, bro. You getting handoffs. You in the backfield. You getting like when you getting the ball in different variations of the game, like it just start happening. I'm running sluggos on the outside. I'm in the slot running dig routes.
Then your confidence, like your confidence, like not even just in your mind, or your confidence in your body, like your body just be moving. Like you don't even be telling it what to do, just be doing what it want to do, and it just be working.
Nah, yeah, man.
But what is your mindset, bro? Like when the DB, like when somebody is like against you, like you in your head, you already like you just can't mess with me. You know what I mean?
Like I watch tape, so like I know what's going on. Like at this next level though, it's a little different though, because like it ain't gonna be the same. Like they gonna switch it up a lot, so you have to watch a lot more tape. But like I watch tape with my coaches. Like at Monmouth, when we used to watch tape on players, we used to put their name down.
Mm-hmm.
We used to say how they press, like if they second level defender, how they gonna jam or whatever, like, and they don't switch it up. Like they gonna do that. Like they've been doing it all season.
System,
like, that's what they gonna do. So when you come to a certain route, like once you get that route and you look at the play call and you see where he at, you already got 5 things in your head of what you want to do.
Yeah.
Depending on how he gonna react. And then when I got to Rutgers, it was the same thing. Like I mean, we didn't write it down like that though, but like. Watch a film, you knew who you was gonna go against, you knew what they was gonna do.
Yeah.
And that just helped.
Let's go into this next thing, man, because a lot of kids, right, have been in your position, right, have had success at their primary school that they went to. They had thoughts about leaving. Like you said, you got so much love for Monmouth and what they did for you in your career, what they made you and how they used you and made you the player that you are today. But a lot of kids say, I'm going into this transfer portal. Talk about this next picture. Talk about going into the transfer portal. Talk about that feeling. Talk about what you experienced in this moment. Like, yo, I'm leaving and I'm trying to go, better myself. What was the thought process in making this decision?
What, like going to Rutgers?
Nah, yeah, just making the decision. Just going into the portal, man. Like a lot of people, like to be honest, I don't know a lot about the portal.
Yeah.
I wasn't in that era of going through the portal. Talk about how you got to go about it, how it happens, what you got to do. Like, how does it work?
I feel like it's different for everybody, but like you go to like your front office at your school or whatever, and you tell them I want to put my name in the portal, and then they put it in there for you. They send you email and say like you're in the portal. So then after that, like you go on Twitter and you feel me? You hope for the best. Like you hope some teams hit you up. Like obviously it don't work out for everybody because not everybody in the same position. Like I happen to just be in a good position because like I led the nation that year. So like I had some buzz going into the portal. So I knew I was gonna get picked up by a school. But like I feel like a lot of people just go in the portal just to go in there though. Like they don't really be having a plan or really knowing how it's going to plan out for them. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if you do enough, you should enter the portal. But if you don't, you shouldn't. But like obviously you got stuff like bad relationships with coaches and stuff like that. So like people get in the portal, or like they just don't like their position. That's understandable. But if you get in the portal and you don't get what you want though, like it's just like like you just it get dark in there. Like you'll drown in the portal. Like
for real,
the portal go up every year. I think it was like thousands of people in there this year. Like it's scary. And then like now like they done cut.
Yeah, they
the
have.
roster
they
limit.
have. Yeah,
because the revenue share and stuff like that. So like a lot of people though they get in the portal, chase the paper and stuff like that. Obviously everybody wants some paper though, but and Monmouth, I feel like I just had to do what I had to do first to get to the next level. Like it wasn't about the money or nothing like that. Obviously, I needed the paper. Like, I just had a daughter and stuff like that. Like, I knew that was going to come. But it more so just about being at that next level to where they feel like these is all the NFL guys. So I had to see where I stand at with them for real.
Yeah.
And I was going to ask, is that what made you pick Rutgers?
Yeah.
Was it the money and the opportunity, or was it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, money, opportunity, and, like, the staff. Like, my head coach was an NFL head coach.
Yeah.
So he put me on game, you know, like, he treat everything like it's NFL program. So he gave me steps ahead of knowing what's going on. And then my receiver coaches too, like, one of them was a receiver coach for the Falcons, the other one was a receiver coach for the Titans. Mind you, this not just regular time though. This when Julio Jones was there and when D-Hop had went for his that record where he ain't dropped no balls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I just knew they had it set for me. Then, like, the position, like, Rutgers wasn't really a passing team before I got there. So, like, being able to come there and help change the program to where they can change the offense up.
Yeah.
Now they getting different guys now and stuff like that. Like, just being able to do that. Like, people don't look at it that type of way, though. Like, they might see it and think, like, people might see my stats and be like, oh, he didn't have that many yards or something like that. But they understand, like, how we had to all gain trust and build a different foundation on offense.
In 1 year.
Side of the ball in 1 year. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like,
Bro.
we was, like, the first offense since, like, 2011 that, like, had 2 600-yard receivers, 1,000-yard rushers and stuff like that.
See, some people look at the stat line and be like, oh, it defines the player.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, when it comes to receivers, man, like, yo, like, you got to play a role. And whatever that system says, man, that's what's going to be what the production is.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And, like, being a receiver, bro, like, yo, you caught, and we're going to get into it as, you know, I got a little video for you that, you know.
And it's trust, too. Like,
it's a lot of trust,
me and my quarterback, it was our first year in there together.
Bro.
And we both coming into a new system, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get knowing what's going on and stuff like that. Like, and I feel like we did the best of our opportunity. Like,
1,000%,
we did a good job as far as, like,
bro.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, a lot of them games, yeah.
Yeah, let's run the tape. Let's run the tape. Let's run the video, man, because we talking about it. We might as well bring the energy back up and we might as well just show it.
Dymere Miller is a problem on the outside.
Yeah, out of Coatesville, Pennsylvania. This guy's the mover. He's the guy in between the numbers in the slot.
Dymere Miller, transfer from Monmouth, an FCS All-American last year.
It's cool.
Yeah. Yup. Come on.
This guy's balling out. Miller's reliable, has great hands, makes plays when the plays are needed.
Yeah.
Throw it left over the middle. It's a touchdown. Dymere Miller.
Miller right there this time. 25 and in touch Rutgers.
This a lamb truck.
He's got Miller open for the touchdown.
I stay blessed up. Be Christian.
For the touchdown, Damir Miller.
I'm smoking dicks all day. I got a slap wood full of runs. I spent $6,000 on shoes. I can only wear them once. Like, no kids made over $1 million in a month. I'm so serious. I be blowing 30K like a month. Yeah, all my pockets stuck cash. Diamonds on me kickboxing. Probably university. I got a degree from Monmouth. Hold up. I'm running with this a lamb truck. I'm shifting.
Talk about it, man. Talk about it, man. Talk about it. Talk about the atmosphere. Talk about the change. Talk about going from Monmouth, going to Rutgers. Talk about the energy, man. Talk about it, man. Come on, man.
I'm not gonna lie, like, Monmouth, you know, we had, maybe they pop out on, like, homecoming, stuff like that. But at Rutgers, though, like, that's a fan base. You feel what I'm saying? Then, like, the teams we play, like, we went to Virginia Tech, they whiteout game. I forget the name of it. I think it's Enter Sandman or something like that. This is my first. Now I want to say my first big crowd though, because Rutgers, our first game we had a lot of people there, but this is my first sold out crowd. It's like 75K in there.
Dang.
When it's 75K in there, I don't know what it is, but like when you outside, like the air like get like thinner or something. Come on, like yo. Start squeezing in on you, like if you in like a tube or something.
Yeah.
So you run out. you see all these. I wish we could put a video up. You see all these people just jumping and singing a song. I forget what the song was. It's like, yo, I'm in college for real. Like, I'm here for real now. Like, we ended up winning that game like 23-21. It was a good game. Like, we was going at them in the first. We was killing them. We ended up coming back at the end of the game, but we ended up winning by 2. One of the homies had called this game when it picked the seal. But it just was crazy in there though. Like it was jumping. Then
the atmosphere crazy, man. I can't even imagine.
Then I think the game after that, I think we was 3-0 after that. Then the game after that, we played Washington at the crib. It was a blackout. That joint was rolling. That joint was rolling. You gotta find a video for that too. Like it was a blackout. Then it was at one point of the game, they turned all the lights off and they turned the song on, and it was all these flashlights. It just was lit up. You know, looking at it from down the field,
it's different.
It looked crazy. But you know, when you're in a game though, like you can't really, you locked in. So you just look up. It's like, oh, all right. You feel what I'm saying? But then you go to the crib later and you see it on social media, and you like, damn, it looked like this tonight. Like
I was playing in that.
Yeah, like I was playing in front of all these people. And then we went to Nebraska. You know, Nebraska, they got
big on football.
Yeah, you know, they sell out for like the last 30 years.
Yeah, bro. They don't play down there when it comes to football.
Yeah, that game was packed. So the atmosphere definitely got crazy once you got to that next level, that Big Ten football.
Yeah.
They love football up there.
What was the coaching like? What was the switch up when it came to coaching, man? Like, did you feel like a huge difference?
Yeah, like I feel like at Rutgers, we like real culture based. Like, you know, we live on the culture and stuff like that, you know. So when you get there, you really got to adjust to that and know, like, this is serious. Like, it ain't just words that they giving you. Like, this is really what we living by. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, it kind of, like, get you out of, like, your young mind itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, now it's time, like, once you get there, it's like, it's time to be a man, for real.
But what about the play-wise, you know? Like the play?
From the FCS and the FBS?
Yeah.
I say, to me, I feel like all DBs and receivers and stuff, I feel like we all the same at every level. It's just how your recruiting go, depending on like where you be at. Because there's guys that I could say at Rutgers, and there's guys at Monmouth that's probably better than them. You feel what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like and it's like that for everybody. But yeah, I definitely say the skills are the same.
Yeah, Damir, I knew that because when Sheed and Ship and all them was in the lead and I was out of college, I was strapping them.
Oh my God, yo.
I wasn't strapped. Hey, Sheed, don't make me bring up the tape.
You probably got me one or two times, man. Like, I knew you was going to bring this up.
Please don't make me bring up the
I knew when Damir came in, I knew you was going to do this, yo.
Real rap though, bro. I'm dead serious. Hey,
I'm
dead serious.
No, but it's true though.
With these boys, bro.
No, it's true.
I'm dead ass.
It's true. It's true.
Know, like the recruiting process, it's not just all talent. Like a lot of people be getting in schools, they be having connections and stuff like that. Or
right.
Some people might not, like, you know, a lot of like they switched to now, but like back then you used to have GPA and all this other stuff, bro. And test scores and stuff. Like that's one of the reasons why I had to go to prep school. I had to get my SAT up. Then they ended up switching it that year that you ain't needed no more.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but the one thing I say though that's the difference is that front seven.
Oh, I'm
I ain't
telling
gonna
you,
lie.
It's different.
The D line can really
get after
the
it, bro.
D line can really change the game. Like where you won't never see the ball. It don't matter how nice your route is.
Don't matter.
It's over.
It's over, bro. I was listen. Like I said, I was watching all the tape, bro. Bro. The games is won and lost in them trenches, man. If your trenches is good, you good. Like if your front four, your front seven is good, you solid. But like, bro,
the Eagles,
they
won that Super Bowl.
Yeah, man.
That D line can really just change the whole game. It don't matter.
Thing.
It don't matter who's open or none of that.
None of that, man.
It's over. Like
I want you to talk about that, man. Like, listen, being a receiver, being somebody who plays the position, who played the position for a long time, talk about the frustrations of being a receiver, man. Talk about that, bro. Like, and what, like you said, man, you can run the best route.
Yeah.
Like, and it won't come.
Right.
Talk about dealing with that pressure and that energy from being a receiver on trying to keep your composure and trying to keep you cool.
It is a lot of frustration, like when you feel like you open and you don't get the ball, but it do be the concept of things, and like the quarterback got the hardest job. You feel what I'm saying? So like,
there you go.
You gotta understand, there's a lot going on back there when he's trying to throw the ball, especially when you got these bulls, I'm saying, like, the D line is crazy now. Like, they gonna get after you. Like, they coming, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, it has to do with however he's thinking. And I feel like frustration never worked for me. I feel like every time I'm frustrated about not getting the ball or something, once it's time to get for the ball to come to me, I drop it or something. Or it's on me now. And now it's like, now I'm calmed down. You know what I'm so I never been a frustrated type, like, on the sideline, like, give me the ball and stuff like that. Obviously, I'd be in my head like, damn, like, what's going on? You feel what I'm saying? But I'm not going to ever do nothing to throw my quarterback off. Where, there you go. Because he already got a lot going on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, say if it's a play, he missed me and he gets sacked or something. You feel, why would I come to the sideline? Like, he just got sacked. Like, he already thinking, he already got stuff he thinking about in his head. The last thing he need to worry about is me and why I'm mad. You feel what I'm saying? So, I don't think as a receiver you should be getting frustrated, especially now with your QB.
Yeah,
maybe you might say something to your coach, like, "Tell me, coach, what's going on?" But
it's hard.
Your QB,
it's tough.
Your QB, you let him do him. Like,
you got to, you have to, man, because they feel that energy and they feel that emotion.
Exactly.
I'm an emotional player,
right?
So I don't even sometimes have to say anything.
Yeah,
they won't even look at me, and I won't even look at them. So it's like I ain't looking at you. You don't look at me, and we good. But yeah, man, like I'm super glad
I play with good QBs though. Like, if they feel like they miss me, like, I ain't played with a QB that won't come up to me. Like, that's on me, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But like, it ain't about nothing though. Like, we gonna get that back.
No, I love it, bro. Because at the next level, man, everything changes, man. Like the way you think, the way your demeanor is, and how you think, bro. You got to keep your emotions intact, bro. Right. But the one thing I do love about, and this is me just watching your game and seeing all your tape and stuff like that, I watched you go from being at Monmouth, you showed a little bit of your character, but when you scored that touchdown and you getting up, pointing and doing all this, and don't lose that.
Yeah.
And my advice, because like I didn't get that until like my third year being a pro, fourth year being a pro, after I done got released so many times that like it takes you away from being yourself. Damir, be you, bro. Like, because if you gonna go out like yourself. Go out like you.
You know what's crazy though? Like, I don't like celebrating though.
I know you don't.
Like, I'm not a dancer, you know what I'm saying? But like a lot of times, like, even like on the first downs though, like I gotta get some first down cellies in my bag, because I don't got none in my bag.
But even when you doing this, I rock with that. Like, because when I see that on film and I'm sitting there and I'm a draft guy and I'm watching, I love to see that energy, bro. Because at the end of the day, we as receivers, we the showmen, bro. We create the energy. So that's what I said. Like, you coming out of your shell and doing those things and doing that and being like this, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I pulled the tape. I'm like, this Damir, this him. But seeing that, like it really opens you up and exposes you to be like, yo, he's a real person.
Yeah, I be chilling for the most part until somebody say something.
No, you know, I peep.
Then it's on. Like,
let that dog out. No, I respect that, bro. Going into this next thing, man, you declare for the draft, bro. Talk about this picture, talk about this energy, and talk about the thought process into saying, you know what? I'm chasing this dream.
Yeah, this picture was a surreal moment. You know, you got Rutgers, but like, I wasn't just gonna do Rutgers. I had to add Monmouth in there. Like, you can't forget about them. But yeah, I posted this joint and logged off. I'm like, like it's happening. Like, it's here now. Like, I still ain't really getting the deep thought about it. I feel like after draft day and stuff like that, it'd be more like in my head.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just anxious though right now. Like, with everything going on, I just want to know what's about to happen. You know, like, this is a point in time where you just lost. Like,
you are.
I ain't really had this since probably when I was in high school.
Yeah, like an open period.
And I was figuring out if I wanted to go to prep school, if I wanted to go to one of them Division II schools.
Yeah.
But like, I had options then now. But like, now it ain't no options. Like, it's up to them if they want you now.
Yeah.
And that was gonna be my question. Why should a team draft you, bro? Like, what are they getting from Dymere Miller? Like, why should a team draft you, bro?
Talk to us, yo. Come on.
I feel like I'm a baller, and I feel like I can fit in any system. Like, I can come there if you need me to take over, I can. If you need me to help fill the team, and like, cause I've been in all positions obviously since I was a freshman. Like I had guys that was over me that had more targets than me, and all I had to do was just come in and get us a first down. You feel what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Then I've been on teams where I got to carry the load. Then I've been on teams where it's me and other receivers and we all eating. And like I feel like I can fit in anywhere, and I feel like I know the game. Like I'm a smart football player. Like if I got to be the man coverage or zone coverage and stuff like that, and I'm a team player at that. Like I bring good energy. I'm quiet until you get to know me. Like once we around each other more, you might tell me I'm talking too much or something. Like, who knows?
I love it, yo. I love it, man. Like, bro, like I love just sitting here watching you, reflecting on like myself and like us, me and Kenny being able to be here for you, Matt, Austin, like just like if I can go back in time, I would want to be you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would want to be you, bro. Like I know it's uncertain. I know you feel like I don't know what's gonna happen, but to be honest, bro, it's the best feeling in the world, bro. Right. Like, bro, like you worked your whole life. You worked your whole life for this moment to be in this position, bro. Like, I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to say it for everybody who's probably watching and still, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm proud of you, bro, because this is what you work your ass off for, bro. You put yourself in this spot. You ran a 4.3. You put that bench press up 18 times. Stop playing. You done did what you did. Don't overthink or think that, oh, I probably should have did something different, or nah, bro. You set records. You did this. You did that. Bro, you put the work in, bro.
Right.
Like, you, don't worry. I'm going, and I'm going to take the spiritual route. Give it to God, bro, because, like, bro, I ain't going to lie, bro. You got a talent. You got a gift. You can work in the slot. You can be outside. You can be inside. And I hope you block, because that's what's going to help you and last you throughout your whole entire career, bro. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Because, like, bro, in order to be a real receiver, bro, you got to be able to do everything, bro. Right. And I can see you being there, bro. And I truly hope that you get a chance to get your name called on draft day. Whether it's day 1, day 2, day 3, whatever it is, even if it's undrafted, bro, right? Go make the most of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, like, just being able to, you're right there where you can feel, you can taste your dream, and it's like right there, bro. And that's the best feeling in the world, bro.
Yeah, that's all me and my homies been talking about. Every day we've been working out. Like, we ready. Like, we need to skip to like 2 months.
I know, but nah,
2 months into this.
Don't skip it. Don't skip it, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, like, take every day, like you said, play the game, vibe, and just like the work is put in now, bro. Like, bro, after I got done pro day, after I got done all the training and everything, and I thought about what I could have did differently, I remember sitting in that room with my whole family, and I thought we was gonna get drafted on the 3rd day. But even when we didn't, we still made it, bro.
Right.
When they called that phone, and them Philadelphia Eagles was on the other side of that phone, and they said, "Welcome to the Philadelphia Eagles," we screamed like we got drafted, bro. Like, come on.
Oh, facts.
Like, we talking about the best feeling in the world. Like, this is, man, I wish I can go back in time, man. You know, like, just, I'm proud of you, man. Like, I want to get to this last picture, because this picture I know means a lot to you. And, you know, family is important to you, and you talked about it in the beginning. Talk about going into this next journey into your life, chasing your dream. Talk about this moment right here, man.
Yeah, this picture, this probably my favorite picture I ever got.
Yeah.
Real clear. My dad, I don't know what he doing. He's showing everybody. He's still trying to show who I am. Like, they don't know who I am out there. So, but yeah, like, definitely going to the next journey. You know, the most important thing is trying to take care of your loved ones and stuff like that. You know, I feel like they still take care of me to this day. So I just want to be able to return a favor to where, instead of me asking them for stuff, they can ask me now.
1,000%, man. Talk about your daughter, man. Talk about what she mean to you, man.
Yeah, she means a lot. My daughter is crazy. Yeah. That's a lot to deal with right there. But yeah, my daughter mean everything to me. She came, I feel like, she when I first was finding out that she was coming, it was a dark place, because, like, I didn't know, like, I wasn't really ready. Like, I wasn't understanding, feel me? how this lifestyle was going to be. But I feel like she came right before that last season at Monmouth. I feel like she was all the motivation I needed, and I just was going. Ever since then, I just been going hard.
That's love, man.
To put us in a better place.
That's love, man. Kenny, you got anything else, bro?
Nah, man. This is what it's about. I know we're going to end and keep going segment, but I think this was everything we talked about in the beginning, giving you a voice. Like I didn't know you. I heard of you. I met you one time, but like after this conversation, hopefully, them 32 teams is watching this and going to see what type of player, what type of person they're going to get, bro. Because you 101, bro. You're a good dude. Like I can see that. You real well-rounded. You competitive. You got that heart. You got that desire. And I know you just trying to win and be the best person, best player, best father, best brother, sister, husband, everything you can be, bro. So never change who you are, bro. Keep being you. And I know at some point in time, we all going to get that working together. And I'm looking forward to it for sure.
For sure.
1,000%, man. Listen, man, at this point of the episode, man, like we always like to finish with the keep going segment, man. You basically describe a time in your life where you felt like it was about to fall all apart and, things just didn't seem right, but you found a way to keep going. Talk about that moment, man.
I'd probably say, like when I was in high school and it wasn't going my way, like I wasn't the bull, like I was sitting in the back. I was coming out of games with no stats, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like I had the big jersey, you feel what I'm saying? Like I was in my head a lot. I didn't think like it was really for me, like what was going on and stuff like that. Like I think a lot. I'm an overthinker. Like I like to overthink and get to like the future sometimes. Like places, I put myself in places I really shouldn't be in. You get what I'm saying? Like just trying to overthink about what's going on instead of just living in the moment. And that's what happened a lot in high school. Like I wasn't living in the moment. You feel what I'm saying? Then on top of that, when I wasn't living in the moment, I wasn't putting as much work in that I should have. So then once I got out of that place and I started putting the work in and everything just started falling together.
That's love, man. Dreams do come true, man.
Facts.
And never giving up on yourself, never faltering from believing in yourself, never, feeling like you're alone, feeling like you're in these moments, man. You still find the strength to keep going. And like I said, and I've said it multiple times in this episode, man, I'm proud of you, man. And fighting through those times, feeling like you were alone, feeling like you were in those places and you felt like you could never get out of them, you still here, bro.
Fact.
And, you got a daughter, you got a family, you got people who believe in you, bro. You went to schools who believed in you. You went to Rutgers, you went to Monmouth. You've done it all, man. And I hope every team sees the real you and know that they're getting a dog. Continue to keep fighting for your dreams. Continue to keep being who you are, bro. Don't falter. Don't get away from it, bro. Always keep finding a way to keep going because it only gets harder from here, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Once you get closer to the dream, that's when things get really tough. So, your best days are ahead, and I'm excited to see what your future is. And continue to walk on this journey with us, y'all. Continue to be with us, man. We still building this thing. REDSCAMP Spotlight, man. Like this is the best version of who we are right here. Being able to have the young come in here and be able to share their story, their testimony, what they've been through and how they've been through it and how they got through it. And just go down memory lane, man. This is special, man. Continue to walk on this journey with us, y'all. And you already know it's always gonna be ShowtimeSpeaks.
What's the matter with you? There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.